Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attention! You filthy earth stink beasts. Prepare to meet your moosey fate as you embark on the Tokyo Black Hour Death Podcast. Ha! I am Zim, ready to rain down doom.
You hear that special little thing in the background Jermaine got for you?
Yes, it's called audience, a crowd.
It's called a crowd. And, 2020, baby. 2021 to be exact. It is coming back. Full Metal Alchemist. This boy coming with everything.
This shit like critters. Like, it's a massive group of motherfuckers ready to be standing next to each other.
I saw Christian posted a thing about DragonCon when I was scrolling back through there that I missed the first time. Is it coming back? Is it like all the way live?
It is all the way live. I got an email telling me we going with DragonCon. I'm like this. I want to go. We'll talk about it later. Right. But welcome back to episode 136 of the Tokyo Black News in Review. And we are happy to have you here and be so happy and be so glad. I just want to tell you people something. Get your shredded wheats ready. Get your shredded wheats ready. It's finna be a nasty episode.
Oh, nasty.
I couldn't eat shredded wheat when I was young. That shit delicious now when you're old.
Eat that shit. I can't fuck with that shit, man. That shit brings terror to my gums.
Come on, man. Frosted mini wheats. Those motherfuckers are the jam.
Yeah, they got the jam and the knives. Nigga, them motherfuckers cut up my gums when I eat them. I can't fuck with them.
Dennis be like, you've been eating frosted mini wheats. I can tell from the ridges.
As long as they're frosted, if you're just talking about wheats, nah. But if they're frosted.
This nigga Brandon going wild for some white frosting on the same bullshit it is without the frosting. Man. That shit does make a difference though, but that little hint of frost on there, they do make them taste less terrible.
Oh God! So let's get this shit show started. I had a nice thing I was thinking about the other day. What do you remember? I had to ask Jermaine, but he couldn't think about it. What do you remember about that late 80s, mid 90s? Well, let's say to late 90s. What do you remember going on in that time? What do you like? What sense? It's something you remember from that time that you never forget. You got anything, Brandon?
Yeah. How fucking sweet the party scene was.
And you can smell and taste that shit every time you say it, right?
Yep.
And Jermaine?
Shit, I don't know. A natural nightlife where nigga went out there spraying AKs. Nigga was just fighting with pocket knives. Chill time.
When I told Jermaine, I blew his mind just a little bit. Don't you remember going to the skating ring, going to Showbiz Pizza, even Chuck E. Cheese? One thing that was undeniable at the skating ring, Chuck E. Cheese, and Showbiz Pizza, I can smell it now. Everything smelled like piss in the restroom and everywhere else. Is that sad? I could just smell the urine from the skating ring.
When he said something, that aroma popped right. I said, damn, bro. I hate bringing my skates in here. My skates gonna be smelling, my wheel gonna be smelling like pee. And you be thinking like these niggas be and from the bathroom floor to the roller rink floor, skating with pee all over. Cause a nigga went in the bathroom.
You would have thought, hell, maybe we put one pistol down. We can get all this extra pee on the ground. But we all can't be bright.
The trough.
Did that smell hit your nose a little bit? You remember going to Showbiz Pizza? I got to use the restroom. Well, all the restroom terrible and smell like loads of piss.
Man, it's so spooky.
I don't know. I don't recall.
Chuck E. Cheese, though, Brand. Think about all the bathrooms. They always had that old ugly ass green. Like, they just look real spooky.
I mean, I think we went to a couple of Chuck E. Cheese a few times when I was a kid, but I don't remember much about it. For me, that's a long time ago.
But every time you go to the skating ring, even now, same pissy smell. It's like, this makes you feel like the 80s and 90s all over again.
They got that old ass carpet down.
Yeah, they ain't even changed the carpet in 40 years.
This shit got old. It got history and blood on it.
So if we ever start, cloning people from their urine, skating ring would be a great place to go. It'll be a little mixture. We can get it worked out.
That shit gross.
And Brandon like this. I never thought about that shit like that. Never. I didn't either. And all I could just say, everything smelled like piss in the 80s and 90s. The hallway, the alleyway.
You remember when a motherfucker can walk into a gas station bathroom and not be so disgusting till you go on one now, but hold up, cuz. This ain't no restroom.
This is a horror scene.
Yeah, nigga. Like what, nigga? Who comes in here and clean up? Nobody. Take this letter down.
Moving on. Well, Brandon sit there and look and all and think about the 80s, and he say, damn, but you can remember the party scenes, and you can probably taste everything from the party back in the day. Can you not?
Yeah, I mean, to an extent.
It's just like, damn, boy. I don't know if we going forward or going backwards, because it ain't the same scene no more. I can tell you that.
Whatever these damn kids are up to nowadays.
Scary. Well, you know what else is scary? These people who can no longer have kids, Brandon.
Death stalks you at every turn.
Grandpa?
Well, it does. There it is. Death.
That's because you passed away. But if you can't have children after you're dead, we need to answer some questions about science.
What about ghost babies? I've seen them. Casper.
I never understood that about Casper, but we ain't gonna get to a whole Casper like Thelma and Louise. You could be talking about that shit for 40 years and it never makes sense.
True that.
So let's get on down to the people who has passed away. Let's get into the upper room. Diet guru and her husband are a brother. I guess it's a husband. Joe Laurie and Gwen Laurie. I don't know who these people are, but allegedly Joe Laurie was in Tarzan, The Great Adventures of Tarzan back in the day. And his wife was his wife or whatever. She was a big dietary guru.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
Bruh, I like the article. It said he is presumed to be dead in a plane crash. If you ain't got him yet, nigga, he dead. And it's been a week. You know what I'm saying? He presumably dead. I'm pretty sure the plane crash killed whatever was left.
He's presumably paced.
Yeah.
He lost 40 pounds real quick. Yeah, once his damn full head got decapitated and shot out the back with the engine.
Yeah, when the shit say human remains found after plane crash, that's a rap city, cuz, I'm sorry for this man. And this guy was only like 58, so I'm assuming we have seen this Tarzan show before.
Man, come on now. There were white people skipping on good gas or any maintenance, nigga. You can't keep driving this jet around. This from 1967. They don't even make these parts no more, Miss Terry.
Utterly ridiculous. And I don't diet guru. How can you be a diet guru?
Look at her face, man. She is scary looking.
We give anybody the goddamn title of guru. Jamar, the shit talking guru.
If we said enough, it shall be.
Yeah, we'll just talk that shit into existence.
Oh, yeah. Nigga be talking about, the next time I be getting an article on my phone, why the bathroom smell like pee in the 80s?
Nigga still on our thunder, but we got you now. Stamp that time, DJ.
Moving on to the next person who passed away. This guy was in the Love Boat. He was the captain of the Love Boat, and he was also on the Mary Tyler Moore Show. He died at 90. What was this man's name, Brandon?
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
His name was Gavin McLeod.
Yeah, I don't know. I never really watched The Love Boat. It was a little before my time. Yeah.
I watched it and never understood how this shit lasted for like 5 seasons.
I was just confused that them niggas never stopped anywhere. I said, damn, like, nigga, how y'all getting this gas?
we gonna stop at they stopped. I don't know, man. You can imagine a cruise ship being shit back in the 80s.
Yeah, man.
No turbulence, all that shit shaking going on the floor. Nigga disappearing every day. They got them same cameras they used in Wonder Woman in 1984. Everything look fuzzy. Can we make out his face? Nigga, no. It's like... Go ahead, Jermaine.
You know, he's some serious cameras.
It's like technology is moving too slow. And you go to places now, y'all niggas don't... We got the best 720 there is. You know we on 4K cameras now. Companies always being cheap. But RIP to this man. But in the words of Dusty, this man died looking like an old ghoul. Not really. And you got our boy over here. What's the black guy name?
Oh, his first mate.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
Yeah,
the dude,
black mate.
The dude who was the bartender, man, everybody love that guy. That dude looks like he's 60 now. He don't look a day over 70. I don't know what he was doing right and everybody else was doing wrong.
Moisturizing.
Probably. And not being so stressed
Sucking
out.
souls.
Yeah. Moisturizing.
Isaac the bartender, I think that was his name.
Yes.
Once you see Isaac, baby, your life has changed. He like the mummy. He just took 10 years off you and put them on him. You won't realize it by the next week. Moving on to the next person passed away. R.I.P. School of Rock star Kevin Clark.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
I've never even seen that movie.
I don't even like the movie that much. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
It ain't nothing but goddamn. Ain't nothing but the Mighty Ducks dealing with band. It ain't nothing but goddamn, what was the other movie? Little Rascals. Not Little Rascals. What was the other movie Ed O'Neill did when he did with the football? Little Giants. Taking a bunch of ragtag, sorry ass people and turn them into something great. How many times can you use that story?
Bad News Bears.
There you go. The same story, just with band people and Jet Black.
Yeah, you right.
Yelling at the camera.
Show you right.
I just spent that whole movie. They gonna be mad. It's the same movie.
Yeah.
And it's not told any better, nigga. It's like Sister Act. It's all the same movie, just with different characters.
Sister Act is awesome.
Dude, apparently this kid, got hit while he was riding a bicycle or something?
Oh, yeah, I hate to say this, but goddamn, boy, they got his whole death scene out. Like, this shit had to be on an HD camera.
No
He was killed by riding his bike when a 20-year-old woman driving a Honda Sonata struck him around 1:20 a.m. He died at an Illinois hospital.
Man,
that's a lot of information.
Man, looky here. We got a fucking bike trail that goes across our road where we live, and those motherfuckers do not pay attention. The amount of people I have hit, or almost hit, on this thing is fucking ridiculous. They don't follow the fucking... There's like a go and don't go sign, that coordinates with the fucking stoplight that's above it. You hit the button, the light turns red, and then you can go across. But these motherfuckers don't want to wait for the light, and they'll just jump out in fucking front of you without a care in the world. Yeah.
And it blows my mind because it's 2021 and a nigga tried to convince me that riding your bike on the street with cars is more safe than being on a path. I say, you are a fool. Because with a cell phone in my hand, half of the people in the world are not paying attention to shit, and you gonna die, cuz. And it's 1:20 in the morning. What in the fuck you need to be on your bike at 1:20 in the morning for? Maybe he like to be a night rider. Hell, I don't know. Maybe goddamn God was doing us a favor.
It was 1:20 in the morning?
1:20 a.m.
Yeah, that's already suspect, nigga. I could be drinking hot coffee, nigga, and I just swerve over there. That's a rap.
Yeah, well,
I'm mad the lady hit her with a Honda Sonata. Them motherfuckers strong now.
That's their model. Pick them up, move them far.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Did they say how many DUIs he had?
They didn't say. They didn't really go into detail. They just said he was struck and killed, and he was.
That's the only reason I can think to be riding a bicycle at 1 a.m. is because you're not legally allowed to drive.
Yeah, like I don't really know.
That nigga pat back and dope.
You know, and then oh my God, I live in the real world, people. I know people like this. This show sucks. They diss people who dead. Guess what? If I died tomorrow, that nigga would not care if he still was here. He'd be like, whatever. What that got to do with me? A lot of people die every day that you don't care about. Just because they was a partial celebrity, no one truly cares. Well, no one truly cares.
I hope y'all make fun of me
besides
when I
the people who love him the most. Yeah. Everybody else in the world, don't nobody care about nobody dying.
Hey man, at least we're telling about these people's deaths. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
so
some of these are
them.
Yeah. Some of these are some D-list celebrities. Let's keep it real. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, shit. At least somebody bringing you up. It is what it is, bro. Moving on to the last person who's on the DE list. So John Davis, he was the real Milli Vanilli singer. He died at 66.
They didn't even have a picture of this nigga, Brandon.
They had a picture where he was on stage with him, but you know, and then I don't know which one's still alive, Milli or Vanilli. He said, you know, man, the world lost a great singer. He sure hell did.
You know what he ended up telling Milli Vanilli?
Now take your hands from around my throat, nigga.
Quit trying to squeeze me. If you don't, most people don't know what Milli Vanilli is. We'll do it real quick. Milli Vanilli were two twin, handsome guys for their day and age, had dreadlocks, dancing and shit.
Bebopping.
So allegedly the record company signed these two handsome guys because they couldn't promote the other artists because they weren't as attractive. So they made these three artists sing these songs, and then the record label pushing on to the two twins like they were singing. They were mouth singing the whole time. They had no one goddamn Grammys, and they was goddamn partying with all the celebrities, living up the life until they found out it was fake. Something happened. What happened when they found they were recording everything and it was a lie?
Oh,
like
dude,
Ashley Simpson, nigga.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, I think it was an Ashley Simpson incident where the fucking record was skipping or something, CD was skipping or something like that, and they got them all fucked up. And then it was a huge thing. Yeah, like.
And and it's the first time somebody ever had to return their Grammy,
Bruh.
You might have
I would have just told them, nigga, we was sick. Nigga, I ain't feel like singing today. Why you got to go tell the truth, nigga? Can y'all really sing, nigga? Yeah, nigga.
I'd be like, I've been bumping cocaine since 4 a.m, nigga. I got to have something to go right.
Bro, they would let you go. Why go tell the truth? Nigga, you been riding this wave, nigga, riding until you die.
But I think the people tried to sue them, too, because they weren't getting paid shit, and the record label was taking all the money. In the end, one of them committed suicide. I don't know if it was Milli or Vanilli. I don't even know if that's their real name. But guess what, people? R.I.P. to these people. Moving on, Brandon. I heard you used to sing for Milli Vanilli, boy. Can you do a good hit for me? I heard you with Tarzan. What'd you do with that monkey?
I'm Max Cherry, your bail bondsman.
All right, people, let's get this. Let's get the show. Hey, man, I'm going to shout out a movie I watched last week. It's going to become a cult classic. Shadow in the Sky. It has Chloe. Was it good? It's all right, man. It's about goddamn gremlins and other shit. It's all good. Dope movie. Check it out on Hulu, man. It's worth watching. It'll become a cult classic because the first half of the movie is amazing, and the second half is like, come on, bro. You be sucking your teeth the whole time, but hey, nigga, I'll take it. You know, when a nigga get blown back into a World War II plane instead of falling to his death, you know, shit get real spicy. Let's make it salacious. It's unbelievable, but hell, nigga, let's do it. CGI, baby. Moving on, let's get on down to good old American news. Are you ready for this, Brandon?
Yes. Living in America.
So these stories are going to be from May 25th to May 31st. And welcome, guys, and happy Memorial Day. We all took the day off from work from our terrible jobs. And, you know, we can talk shit about our job because eventually we're going to become real rich. And then we will expose the secrets of what we did at said job once we gone. Right, Brandon?
Yep.
Gotta keep the show.
Living in America.
All right, so let's get on to this good old American news, which is pretty simple enough. This is from the New York Post. Look like she's 19. I love that little beret in her hair. We just gonna play this side of Joe Biden. My thing is, no one stops this man. He's like the old pervert sitting up there just talking, and ain't nobody. That's just old pervert Biden. We gonna let it slide. Watch that nigga, Brandon.
I'm especially honored to share the stage with Brittany and Jordan and Nathan and Margaret Catherine. I love those barrettes in her hair, man. I tell you what, look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there with her, like a little lady in her legs crossed.
Dude, that is a creepy fucking tone to have in your voice. You know what I'm saying?
Think about how hard his dick was if he meant that shit.
I'm gonna tell you like that. You know, if it's a snake in the grass, it's a snake in the grass. If it look like a duck, quack like a duck, possibilities, it's a duck. This motherfucker's going outrageous. And like, are we not prepping him for speeches?
Bro, don't nobody say nothing. I'm telling you, bro, if that nigga said that shit on purpose and meant it, that nigga dick was bigger than the Empire State Building. Nigga, I got the news watching me being nasty.
Bro, I heard that shit and I was even more.
You don't think so, B-Rock?
What? No, hell no, man. I mean, I'm with you. Where's the outrage? You know?
Yeah.
I ain't seen nothing. I haven't seen anything about this. You know?
Yeah. The nigga talking about, we love Biden around your children.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about this. If this had been fucking somebody else, they'd have creamed his corn. But
he's done this on multiple occasions, and nobody said. If he was another ethnicity, his ass would be in the grass. He'll be pounding sand right about now. Stole that from Neil Boyce, by the way. Go pound sand. Appreciate it, Neil. I can use it on my show because you're gonna be retired, and you know, pretty soon we're gonna be putting you up in the upper room.
Is he not already?
Putting it out there. Huh?
Is he not already?
No, Neil Boyce still alive. Nigga living well and in charge.
Yeah, okay.
He just do commercials and shit.
I mean, I'm glad. Yeah, I like Neil Boyce. I used to listen to his show all the time.
Yeah, and then Herman Cain took his spot, and we know we have an old Herman. Brandon.
Now take your hands from around my throat, nigga.
Don't work like that, bub. When I take him away, it's gonna be a slow release. Moving on. Creepy Biden, man. We gotta watch out for that because this is insanity. What happened to the day when your president wouldn't be trying to ogle the children? They do that type of shit behind closed doors. But hey, moving on. You like Jell-O, Brandon?
Yes.
You like Jell-O, Jermaine?
Yes, I love it.
Like Jell-O pudding?
Yeah, sure.
Shake it.
All right. Well, Bill Cosby is all out of Jell-O pudding while the parole board told his ass, no, sir, you would not be leaving today. You need to meet more requirements. He 90. Wait, 92 years old? How many more requirements does he need to meet? Death is right around the corner.
You know what he told Death?
He's 83 years old. Go ahead.
You know what he told Death?
Now take your hands from around my throat, nigga.
I bet you Death sit here like that. Nigga, when you gonna die? You one strong motherfucker. Bill Cosby will live to be 110 sitting in prison. Why they say he's legally blind. Telling me you legally blind don't mean hill of beans to me. Meaning, nigga, you can possibly see and be lying to me.
You know how to see him.
Yeah. Well, they say that like he's refusing to take any kind of like rehabilitation classes for sex offenders because he was like, I'm innocent and I'm not a sex offender, so I ain't doing none of that shit, you know.
Which I appreciate if he says he's innocent, but you 83 years old. Nigga, is your life? He said he don't care about leaving jail. He like it now. He's fine.
Nigga, please, nigga. Are you in prison?
He's Bill Cosby. You really think motherfuckers shanking him?
No.
After they hit him with them hot dog bun, that motherfucker got found with his entrails hanging out. Told you not to fuck with Bill, cuz. That motherfucker just put $400,000 on my books. Nigga, I'm be eating goddamn coffee. I'm be eating pancakes and honey buns all year. So, you know, R.I.P. to Bill Cosby. He may get out next year. Moving on.
No,
this is going to be from the autoevolution.com. don't know if I need to say all that. But, every now and then we got to bring up the great Beyonce and Jay-Z. And every time they got to show us that they are they are rich. Not witches, I'm sorry. They are rich people. Well, and we are poor scavengers down here.
They're in the Illuminati. They may be witches.
Yeah, that may be true. But why do you keep enlisting people who become rich? Like, all that nigga hard work and due diligence is just thrown out the window. Do you want to join the Illuminati? Not really. You ain't got no option, my nigga. You done made too much money. You got to get exposed to the world. I don't want to. We're going to take your firstborn at 45. I'm 92, nigga. Damn.
Hey, Illuminati, you can recruit me. I'm down for the cause.
They gonna get you.
Well, if you're going to recruit me at the upper echelon, not the lower level of the nigga scraping y'all shit off the walls in the dungeon. We'll need none of that. But back to Beyonce and Jay-Z. They bought the world's most expensive car. They can feed a small nation with this car costs $28 million. Yeah. In 10 lifetimes, I'll never be able to afford that car with the salary I make. In 10 lifetimes. Nigga, I can live for 10,000 years with the salary I have and never could afford a goddamn car that is called... Damn, I forgot what it was. A Rolls Royce. Yeah, Rolls Royce boat tail. Yeah. And they only make these exclusively for people. Nigga, if you got $28 million to burn on a car, you might well be trying to save, solve world hunger.
He did, nigga. He bought a non-carbon car.
Yeah, with this car, we have no carbon footprint. Nigga, it's $28 million. You can run children over in that bitch and nobody might not say a word to you.
It's got a wine refrigerator in it that keeps the wine at their preferred temperature.
What that is, one bottle? Like, nigga, you did all that work for one bottle?
I don't know. It was 6 degrees Celsius, I think I read. And then,
who gives a fuck, nigga? I like my beer cold. When it gets cold, I'm going to drink it.
I mean,
first of all, if they driving said car, they shouldn't be having a glass of cold wine at 6 degrees Celsius.
They ain't gonna be driving that car. Their driver's gonna be driving that car. They'll be sitting in the back getting hammered off of fucking high-end fucking booze.
$28 million. Me, Jermaine, Brandon, Dusty, we could morph our money times 10, and we couldn't even buy the tires.
True that.
Moving on to AJC News. Please, people, if you park your car at the airport, and especially if it is an expensive car, when you park I don't know what kind of security we have for these expensive cars now. It must be garbage. He had a Rolls Royce Wraith. He had it at Atlanta Airport. This dude's name is Jararis Jenkins, a cornerback for Tennessee Titans. He returned home. And his car was gone at the airport. Can you imagine being that nigga? Can you imagine being that man?
Well, hey, you're dumb as fuck for taking the Rolls Royce Wraith and parking it at the fucking airport parking garage. Why wouldn't you have just called an Uber or have somebody from the Tennessee Titans, get you a limo to take you? Why in the fucking hell would you take what is a Rolls Royce Wraith? It's got to be goddamn $5 million worth of car to the airport.
And these niggas goddamn on stole your shit like going in 60 seconds.
I mean, dude, you got nobody to blame but yourself on that one, homie. Yeah.
Can you imagine being in the parking lot? I know I parked here. I took a picture. There's some bullshitting ass car in my spot. Nigga, they told your shit. Dude. And it's sold for scraps.
My God, I would have thrown up on the spot if I fucking got a Rolls Royce Wraith stolen from me. Yeah.
Nigga, that's when you park your Nissan Altima at the airport.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you got to have the beater to drive around town. Rolls Royce Wraith when you're going out to floss. Fucking.
Yeah, it's like a nigga, I'm going to leave my Maserati at Atlanta airport. You really think they watching cars? Motherfucking leprechaun may be protecting your car. Nigga, that ain't enough. Not at Atlanta's airport.
I mean, I wouldn't even want to leave maybe a really nice Corvette at the airport if I could avoid it, That can't be the only car he's got to drive. That's all I'm saying.
I'm be driving that Herbie Love Bug. That motherfucker gonna be in the same spot when you come back 6 months later, untouched, unscathed. We don't really want that one.
Yeah, you need to get you like a nice, 2015 fucking, Kia Optima or something.
Yeah, something that don't. Nigga be killing. I can't have nobody seeing me getting no cheap car. That doesn't make any sense to me. But moving on to something that made so much sense to me, and it made me, Jermaine, Brandon, and Dusty, and Christian, and Lisa happy. From Politico.com. How the hell Politico make so much money? Mike Lyndel is turned away at the Republican governor event.
Hilarious.
The CEO to a top Trump allies has been sued for defamation over the false accusations or whatever that the company voted. Oh, why are we still talking about Mike Lyndel? Cut all that. This nigga showed up with he showed up with his mouth wet, ready to drink the goddamn bar. They told him, "Nah, bro, you can't come here with them shoes on."
Yeah, a fucking dude, drinking that Trump aid, got this motherfucker on tilt, and finally people were like, "Dude, nah, bro. Yeah, Trump ain't president no more. He's about to, motherfucker might be about to get indicted on some charges, so."
We'll see. That motherfucker Mike Lyndel showed up in his $10,000 suit. His hair combed back. He had goddamn my pillows in his hand and goddamn discussed the new venture. He was gonna pass out his handles for a new website, and they said, "Bro, you can take that shit back with you."
Hilarious. Ain't he good though?
I want to put it in there, but we got to put Mike Lyndel up a little bit. But like, how embarrassing that is. I told you people before, and I'm gonna tell you again. I don't care what where you think my politics is. Dump Trump. If you want to change, you gotta dump him. You cannot keep riding their horse. It's going to the glue factory, cuz today. That horse is beat up, man. You can't keep riding that horse. The scam is over with.
Bruh, I'm telling you, bruh. It's like some big pyramid scheme that niggas are part of, and they just can't let them go.
Dude, yeah, I don't, like I said, like I've said on this show 1,000 times, I don't get it. I don't get why they want to die on this hill. But yeah, man, just let that motherfucker ride off into the sunset. You know what I mean? Like, find a new guy.
No, we got more information on that we got more information on that coming down the pipeline on the Tokyo Black News in Review, episode 136. I swear to God, we're surrounded by idiots. Moving on to Ain't He Good Though, Won't He Will? Sometime God giveth and sometime He taketh away. Me, Jermaine, and Brandon do appreciate the taketh, because some people don't deserve to have shit, because we've been working hard all our lives.
Too hard.
We ain't never had shit.
Nothing.
God should start swapping out niggas. He takes shit away from them and start giving it to people who ain't never had shit.
Amen.
Preach.
You don't need to go to church on Sunday. Just come on Tuesday at the Tokyo Black News in Review, and we'll get you down to 10 minutes. Moving on from the AJC, back to what Brandon was talking about earlier. DragonCon will take place in person in September in downtown Atlanta. Now think about this, people. I think they almost missed $1 billion last year when DragonCon. They missed $1 billion, or like 500 million, some outrageous ass number of money, amounts of money they missed out for DragonCon not be here. Do you really think they give a fuck about people getting sick?
We're gonna put this fucking vaccine to the test, that's for sure.
No, need to go out there like a knight with no shield. Don't do it. Reconsider.
Read some literature.
It's gonna be niggas from Africa coming with that third variant. Hold up, homeboy, where you come from? Take that costume out, nigga. You gotta leave. They said they still working out everything. There's no way on God's green earth that you're gonna be able to put 20 million motherfuckers in social distance. It is gonna be elbows, nuts, and assholes. Cause everybody going to DragonCon and shit, even niggas who ain't never been. I am COVID free. I got the vaccine. I'm here to party all weekend long. Jermaine?
Hey, man. Y'all nigga on the mumps. The measles, then COVID, nigga. Go down there and just DragonCon this year. I thought it was absurd. I'm like, this damn, y'all niggas just throwing them in there, huh? Fuck it, nigga. The hotel need the business.
And then they say you can, if you don't want to come to DragonCon,
you can do it virtual
for $10. Like, nigga, I ain't paying $10. I remember last year virtual. It was terrible.
Isn't it crazy that a nigga pay for a virtual experience? Like, nigga, what?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess it would be easier to see the panels like that. Yeah.
Cheap ass nigga.
Are you going? That's the question. While we move on, are you going?
I don't know. That'll be a game time decision for real. Yeah.
I've already paid for mine, and I'm like, man, I don't really want to get sick because you don't know. See, the problem is you don't know who got what variant.
I mean, God, they're going full board. They're not even going to like limit ticket sales or nothing. Or
even if they already sell $1 million from last year. I mean, 20 million from 10 million from last year.
Them niggas gonna be around there, mouth breathing everywhere.
I don't know. I think you'll still have a lot of people probably scared off to go to something that big.
I doubt it, bro.
Yeah.
I know some niggas saying they just going bunker without having no DragonCon. I'm like, this man, nah. I think I want to live.
I bet your ass $20 won't be no sleeping in the hotel. Get up.
Spray this bitch down.
Ain't no sleeping in here. Ain't no charging your cell phone.
Yeah.
It may be the year to skip.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like I said, it'll be a game time decision. I'm really going to have to put some thought to that one. Yeah.
Nigga, go in there, bare chested. I'm the man in this bitch.
Well, everybody with a mask on to be fine. They in like 20 layers of costume. Brandon down there with a cigarette and a Pokemon hat. and his vaccine card like he Lilu from goddamn Fifth Element.
Maybe. You don't know me. I might even wear that outfit.
Hey, nigga, let me know how you survive.
Just my balls wrapped up in a white fucking linen cloth.
He come out looking like the baby Mario. Tighten up, man. So moving on for DragonCon, let's get on down to Reuters. Ain't it good though, won't it, Will? If you lived in China, you do have the greatest day. You have the greatest week of all time. There used to be a 2-child limit, but now since people are no longer having that many children, they have upped the ante to 3 children, which is good for them. Brandon, what do you tell all those people in China who can now have 3 children?
Now take your hands from around my throat, nigga.
Yeah, the problem is that when they enacted the 1-child law, everybody wanted a son because, you know, they needed somebody to take care of them when they were old and carry on the family name and shit. But now they have so many dudes over there that there's like fucking 1,000 dudes to every one girl. And
one time, one dude told me they sent his sister off to the prostitution house because they can only afford 1 child. They couldn't afford the girl, and girls don't bring money. He's like, he ain't seen his sister in years. I said, nigga, what? Is this serious? Thank God, me, you, and Jermaine are living well, Brandon.
Living in America.
Shit is great.
Yeah, so now they gotta fucking up the ante to try to get some womans up in there before they breed themselves out of existence.
Maybe that would crazy, man. That shit crazy. Like, yeah, it's cool now, nigga. You can have 3. Like, what? Quit goddamn munching these 4 babies. These your ancestors, nigga.
I live by one simple rule.
What is
that simple rule is natural selection will always fix the overpopulation. Until niggas start living too long and we start niggas live to be 145. But natural selection always get rid of people. Always keeps the numbers down.
I did see a thing in like one science magazine that said the max human lifespan is 150 years.
Yeah, but we know most of them been eating pork since we was babies, so it's cut down to about like 90% of that. So most niggas living about 65, 70. He had a long life. Not if you lived to 150, he didn't.
Yeah, they said if everything went perfect and you didn't have any stressors or anything, the max a human could live is 150 years.
Them niggas lying. You can probably live 1,000 years. The moment you get your first job is when you forever fuck up.
Cause you think about it, the rich people die early because they just enjoying life so much, and then the poor people die in the middle, or they probably die a little bit later. Because they not enjoying life and they just working and barely surviving.
Yeah, you know.
Right?
Yeah, maybe. I'd have to see some statistics.
Most rich people don't live like forever. You know, they can get better medical care, but them niggas out there eating fish eggs, pork tender ribs from a goddamn coyote in Australia. This is expensive meat, you know, motherfucking catching strokes.
Orca meat and shit.
Yeah, you know, the nigga out there eating people, eating anything they can find, you know.
Panda.
Bust that seal open. Let's eat it fresh. Nigga, what? Times are tough. I'm bored. So we got two more stories we got for Ain't It Good, Don't Want It Will. This is from the New York Post. This mouse was having the greatest day. This is one God giveth. And the person who took the photo was trying to take it away. So a mouse was spotted feasting on veal in a butcher case at a New York Whole Foods. First of all, I don't eat veal. I don't even know what the fuck veal is. I've never seen anybody go to the store and say, give me some veal. I thought that shit was only in the movies.
No, veal
Ain't
is
that
like a calf, and they like tie it down so it can't ever use its muscle, so it's like mad succulent and shit.
Yet again, you are what you eat.
I mean, it's pretty delicious.
But nigga, I've never seen anybody go in the store and say, give me a cut of veal. Never. You only seen that shit in the movies. Tell me the truth.
Well, that's because we're poor.
Well, you know, I've seen it. Like I said, that rat was just sitting there eating that good meat. Somebody didn't do their due diligence, and that rat was like, my nigga.
Oh, yeah, even the rats are bougie in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like
you don't want slop like the rest of them? Only veal here, sir. Only veal. And my bigger point is, instead of telling the people that the nigga taking like a 5-minute video of the rat just eating it, well, hell, homeboy, that's how the plague started. If you mentioned that shit before he got good and deep into the veal, because you know they just going to cut the shit, throw it in the trash can, and somebody homeless going to go out there and get it. We got veal, nigga. They eat veal. Next thing you know, the plague is throughout the world. See how that work out?
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty much. Simple.
So fuck that mouse. At least he got to get veal. God was looking out for him. You think the mouse believe in like rat gods? We don't really know what the hell they think.
I don't know. Maybe.
The biggest mouse is the king.
I think they were cashmere coats and fucking canes and hats that night. Nigga, I don't know. Hey, look, they just mischief, bro. Mice come out when they want to come out.
Moving on from the AV Club. It's going to be from the AV Club. The AVClub.com. Oh, so this was a great day for me. Ain't it good? Don't want it will. We read this story. We only laughed at it. I was more of a headline man. So warrants an issue for Marilyn Manson arrest in a connection with a 2019 assault. I just want to say one thing. This is one of the most unattractive men I've ever seen in my life. This nigga looks scary. Why are y'all even laying up with this motherfucker? He looks like he may do something. Allegedly. Well, not allegedly if they got a goddamn warrant out for his arrest.
Still allegedly. He hasn't been convicted yet.
Yeah, but let's face it. If you was a woman, would you be like, oh my God, I want to live with Marilyn Manson? You look like you may give me some, my nigga. I'm sorry. Moving on. You don't.
He looked like he got it. It looked like he got it for sure.
Like I don't know which. You should have been arrested for your music for 20 years ago. Like why people still love Marilyn Manson blows my mind. But if you lay up what you want to lay up. But this nigga does not look like a person you want to be sleep. You don't bring him home to mama. Hey mama, this Marilyn Manson. Huh? This the nigga you picked? This motherfucker you brought home for us?
This nigga standing on the furniture in here.
With these big ass boots on and all this leather.
And the makeup.
I can see his mama. Oh boy, take that makeup off. You look like Napoleon Dynamite with a wig on. Fuck y'all, nigga. That shit was hilarious. That you think about he look like Napoleon Dynamite when he ain't got that goddamn makeup on. Hate you bastards.
Well, he do like Napoleon Dynamite. When that nigga, my bad. He do got that long face.
You niggas don't see it. It's just like, bro, Marilyn Manson. They coming for you. I don't understand why we still putting out warrants for nigga like his arrest. We know where he at. Then the police come to his house and say they can't take him out because this is private property. We got a warrant for your arrest. Where the red dogs at? Bust the window, shoot 4 people, get in the car, nigga.
Now take your hands from around my throat, nigga.
Them nigga don't.
When Marilyn Manson walked in jail, who he had to meet?
Cherry. Your bail bondsman.
What you saying, Jermaine?
Oh, nothing.
So moving on to you don't fuck up your money, right? If you sleeping with him, you gonna catch something. Go to the doctor.
The ringworm, all super specs, anything.
Hey, like, I know we obsessed with artists and celebrity, but you gotta really think before you start putting your gonads and your shenanigans together, because you don't know where he been. If he looks weird on TV, there's a 50-50 chance that he's weird at home.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Moving on to you don't fucked up your money, right? These are my favorite part. People have money. Woo, I just love it when they fuck it up. If you ain't got them diamond hands and you got them paper hands, paper hands mean you fucking up that money. I just realized what diamond hands were because I'm too old. You know what diamond hands are, Brandon?
No.
Diamond hands is what they said they got from Reddit. That mean you hold long and hold strong. You get them paper hands, that mean when you fold up too fast and sell.
Got you.
There you go. So when they say, nigga, I need them diamond hands, I need y'all to be holding strong.
Got you.
Moving.
Okay.
So let's go to WeGotThisCovered.com. This is a simple story. Stupidity amongst WB. The WB reportedly regrets selling Army of Dead to Netflix. There has to be a change in Hollywood. Most of you guys do not understand what people really like. Don't get mad because you sold this shit to Netflix and this shit blew up Netflix and a nigga getting a sequel and a cartoon prequel. Everybody's gonna stop fucking with the studios eventually and start going to Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, because they give you, it's like free range chicken, the quote unquote, unless free range chicken. They let you do whatever you want. Nobody holding you back. You can't get hold down by nothing. Everybody loves dealing with Netflix. Then you know why? They give you freedom to do what you do until they take control over, like everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I still haven't seen it yet. I guess I'm going to have to watch it at some point.
And this motherfucker said he had this idea for like 15 years that he had been trying to, send it. WB said they were going to do it. And then they put it on the shelf for 8 years and he was like, shit, he had a meeting with the Netflix guys and they were like, hey, man, what about this? We like it. We'll buy it. And they gave it to him for peanuts.
Huh.
There's a lot of goddamn good movies sitting on the shelf.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, I mean, Netflix has really been a boon for people trying to get some shit made that studios won't fuck with. Yeah, and God bless them. God bless them for doing it.
Yeah. You right. I'm sorry about that, Brandon. You right. God bless them sons of bitches because they giving us some good stuff.
Yeah. So he gave it and take it away.
Yeah, you all fucked up your money, right? Goddamn, you gave it to Netflix and them motherfuckers capitalized on your shit.
Yep.
And you niggas, you motherfuckers.
They got more studios than Hollywood, bro. Think about that.
It's like you motherfuckers have been you have been in business for a quadrillion years, and all you do is own property rights now. You don't even make good movies half the time. Moving on.
True that.
This is from Jermaine. This is when you know you don't fucked up your money. If you buy a pussy bow on Facebook, a pussy bow is like a bow tie it's like a ascot for a man. I didn't think it was real, but it was called a pussy bow, and it was only $9.99. Makes you look all French like. Yeah. I guess it's fancy. You want a pussy bow, Brandon?
Nay, I'll pass. Yeah.
I was just mortified when I saw it. I was like, what is this, nigga? Why is this even here? Like, nigga, you think I'm that type of dude that can wear something like that? What's going on? See-through shirt. Have a pussy bow. That's a pussy bow. Oh, really?
Looking like Django when he dressed himself the first time.
Yeah. Looking like goddamn Seinfeld when he had that puffy shirt on. Y'all got to tighten up, people.
That nigga who modeled for the motherfucker got to tighten up, nigga. This your livelihood, nigga. People ain't gonna never forget this. That's the first thing I said when I saw it, nigga. They got to look at this forever.
Everybody got to pay the rent.
Yeah, he gonna regret that pussy, bro.
I made a G today, but you made it in a sleazy way.
I always remember people, shit from the early goddamn 1800s and 70s ain't always as stylish as you think it is in the 2000s and 2021. Wearing the ascot now only makes you look strange. That shit ain't never been taken lightly. You know what I mean? Like, I'm bringing bell bottoms back. No, brother. They didn't work back then. Think about wearing bell bottoms at the skating ring, going through that pissy skating ring. It's all on the bottom of your pants. You taking it home with you, Jack. Why does it smell like urine in this car? Your bell bottoms are soaking wet. You been to Chuck E. Cheese? Showbiz Pizza? Just putting that out there. No pussy bow ties, people. Moving on to mind your business. This is the greatest thing. Well, people interact with other people and they need to mind their motherfucking business. I know I changed that up, but this is the truth, that definition right here. When we tell these stories, the story that we really need to mind our business. But when people interject, say, hey, Brandon, look at you. Don't get my conversation. Mind your business. Yes. I seen an old man walking with a dog on the expressway. You know what I did?
Mind your business.
Kept on going. Mind your business. I don't care if he lost. Ain't my problem.
Dude, I went and fucking got some wings at the Wingstop there last night, and some lady was bitching about that she was checking a bag for her sauce because apparently they've shorted her, which I get because they've shorted me too. But she was being kind of bitchy about it, and she was talking to this dude, and I wish I had heard this because I would have dropped dead to the floor laughing. But like, I just got through ordering, that lady was like, excuse me, I was saying something about my sauce, and that dude told me to mind my business. And I was like, no, he didn't. Awesome. Yeah. Y'all
what you thought you were going to do?
Yeah. That customer service is...
Them niggas need to be closed down. Never shop at Wingstop. They garbage. They trash.
Them niggas trash, man.
Only way you get good wings if you have a mixture of people running the show. White, black, Asian. If you got all black people, you're going to get all flats. They all going to be tiny. You may not get all your chicken wings. And a nigga, I want blue cheese. They going to give you half a ranch. You like, bruh, really? Moving on. Mind your business. American Airlines extend to suspend alcoholic services following Southwest. Please, people. You people are getting drunk on the plane. You're not wearing the mask, and you're beating up the stewardess. Not even mention another stewardess got her fucking teeth knocked out. That's the story we're going to come back. Like, her two front teeth got knocked out from a brawl. It's like, bro, they giving you 50 ml. How many shots are you drinking? Are you pre-gaming before you get on the plane?
Yes. Yeah, you're sitting at the airport bar fucking pounding 2 or 3 before you even get on, then get you a couple airplane shots to fucking keep the party going, and then next thing you know, you're uppercutting a stewardess, you know?
The last place.
Flight attendant. I'm sorry.
His teeth out. She is the most harmless person. She is the most important person you need to know, nigga. Like, what? Don't knock her out.
Dude, over
now
mask.
You nigga, now I can't get my margarita.
Over mask policies that they didn't set, you know.
Oh, no. This is just, a lot of people been coming on there slush, fighting people, trying to fight the stewardess. You ain't gonna put me out the plane because I ain't want to wear no mask. I've been drinking peach schnapps all day, nigga. This is America, Jack. And then you ask, so like, this is okay. I'm gonna break something down for you. This is what I saw from the conversation. I read this whole article and I was just like, I guess y'all niggas don't have U.S. Marshals on every plane.
I guess they're probably only meant to stand up in an extreme emergency, you know.
If I get my fucking two front teeth knocked out.
Yeah, nigga, shoot these niggas. I'm gonna sue everybody. I'm gonna sue all y'all, nigga. The air marshals for y'all letting this shit happen. Y'all let a nigga punch me in the face. I'm a stewardess. I'm not a boxer.
I make $80,000 a year to help you non-flying ass Negroes understand how not to down the plane, and I get my teeth knocked out. When we go to work, we do not want to fight with you. You do not own us. You do not pay our bills. I am here to give you a simple service, and you need to mind your goddamn business and wait till we get to our destination.
Agreed.
And the last place I want to be fucking drunk and with a hangover is on a goddamn plane.
Dude, like, why? I don't know, man. I just don't understand, like, what would make you... Well, like, how much would you have to drink to fight a flight attendant? I would have to be...
This nigga
You would
is
have to be
already
slut.
raging. Nigga, give me 10 Jaeger shots. I gotta knock these down in about 5 minutes.
Like, I would have to be blackout fucking drunk. And, like...
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have to be absolutely blacked out drunk.
Bro, I don't know. Brandon, just think about it now. If you went up to the bar and said, give me 3 shots, boom, go to the next bar, give me 3 shots, boom. You know how it is. He might say somewhere, hey, give me 3 shots, boom. I'm going to get another 3. All right, what you got? Hey, I'm trying to take my knockout pill.
Yeah.
You don't know. This nigga could have been raging already. I've been knocked out of stewardess today.
Well, like, I don't know. I don't understand people who can go into somebody's place of work and then like want to fight that person. That motherfucker's at work. He's already hating life enough as it is to have to deal with your dumbass coming in with fucking dumbass demands. And man, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just don't get it. Like, if I had to fight somebody at my work, I'd be mad as a motherfucker. You know.
Niggas be acting like I want to be here. Nigga, no. Nigga, I ain't fucking with you. Leave me alone.
Right. Right. Yeah, you're right, dude. Like, man, yeah, I want to get off this plane as much as you do, bro. Just put your goddamn mask
don't
on.
fuck with her.
And
She
shut
know
the
what?
fuck
She know
up.
all the parachuting procedures.
Yeah, watch the in-flight movie and put your mask on and shut the fuck up and go to sleep. Yeah.
I don't
Jesus
understand.
Christ.
Before I just came back. Nigga, it cost $45 to get drunk. It'll cost you $150 on the plane to get drunk. Save your money and wait till you get to a real bar.
No, I mean, what can that stewardess possibly say to you for you to punch her 2 front teeth out? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I told you, that niggas have been raging already. I can't wait till the first motherfucker tell me, "Sir, put on a mask."
She looked at him and said, "How would you like your coffee?"
Bam!
It's too goddamn black for me.
Then she told him,
Now take your hands from around my throat, nigga.
Well, she like, now take your hands from around my throat, nigga.
then who was waiting for him on the tarmac?
I'm Max Cherry, bail bondsman.
Yeah, that groovy song was playing in the background. Moving on to another.
That's a federal offense, cuz.
Oh, hey.
Nigga, you will never be able to get on a flight again in your life. You gonna have to ride goddamn Chickawawa, goddamn. They only take 2 flights out a year. You ain't gonna make it, Jack. Moving on to this Newsweek.com. You gotta love when people tell you the truth. This is the real world. We live in the real world. Me, Jermaine, and Brandon try to tell you the truth every day. Sometimes we lie. Sometimes we tell people, yeah, I read that article. I ain't read shit. I'm just goddamn jumping through it, filibustering through it all day long. So this principal was escorted off of the school grounds after telling graduates successful people stump on each other. And like Brandon said, in the words of Dusty, I'll stop you when you're wrong.
Right. Yeah. I think I read a little bit deeper into this, and like the school board pushed him out for some reason. I don't know why exactly, but I guess the parents and the kids and stuff all liked him. I don't know if it was just like school politics or whatever. So I think that's what prompted him to say what he said.
Well, that's true. We live in the real world. Let me tell you something. Being nice in the real world will get you fucked. Being mean in the real world will get you fucked. Stepping on everybody to get to the top is the only way to go. And I always remember, people, the top is very lonely. If you want to go to said top, you will be up there by yourself, always watching your what, Brandon?
What, your cash?
Watching your goddamn throat.
Oh.
Because everybody want the top spot. No, most people don't realize that. They want to be at the top of the food chain. Guess what? All the little people are always trying to eke their way up to the top. And eventually somebody going to get there. If you're in the middle or in the bottom, no one ever comes to your spot. It ain't worth it.
Yeah. I want to be like upper middle. Yeah. I don't want to be on top. I don't want those headaches.
Yeah, I only want a small amount of people to know me. You know, I like to go to airports, smoke a cigarette, you know, chill, relax, eat at the bar. I don't want to be talking to no nigga all day about nothing I don't care about. We already get that shit every day from regular people.
Yeah, I want to be rich. I definitely don't want to be famous.
What did the show take off? You just gonna take your lickings?
Huh? Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, of course I will be famous. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. I'll deal. I'd like to at least give it a shot. But if I had my brothers, I'd rather just be rich.
I'm with you on that one. Another thing about mind your business. This is when I'm just going to get quiet. So they did another poll, which I hate polls because you only talked about 10, 12, maybe 40 people. 73% of Republicans blame left-wing protesters for January 6th attack. Just 23% blame Trump. Brandon?
I don't know, man. Apparently the new thing is that there were a bunch of Antifa plants that were at this rally getting everybody else riled up, and they were the ones that instigated the riot and got everybody to rush up in there and put their feet up on people's desks and shit. It was not Trump's words.
Yeah.
So you niggas participated.
Yes.
Because the wrong group of niggas wanted to do some shit. Y'all ain't in the wrong.
They got tricked. That's correct. Yes. They're not in the wrong. They got tricked into believing some shit that they didn't.
I ain't robbed that bank. I don't know these men.
Brandon talked me into it. You know, and Brandon like, nigga, I wasn't at the bank. You were.
You know, yeah, they say they said there were some Antifa folk there. Yeah.
That doesn't, like Jermaine said before, you're an adult. If a motherfucker rib you up mean he got there, get you going, he get you all excited, get you mad. Hey, man, like I told you before, I let 10 people rib me to fight a guy and I made him walk 10 miles home. That is the worst day ever. I ain't really want to fight him. They just got in my head and I was like, fuck it, let's do it. It's the last day of school. Let's kill him.
That nigga ate the biggest rib sandwich ever. And that nigga there took a boy. It was like the Green Mile. That nigga was like Market Clark Duncan.
Why did he walk 10 miles? Did he? I guess
Jamal gonna whoop that ass. Made him walk. He couldn't get on the bus.
We don't get on no bus, boy. We was at the bus, and then we met you at the principal office. It is time to put the pedal to the metal and put these hands on some sand.
Okay, fair enough. He
needed his ass whooped anyway. He disrespected me, but nigga wait a whole year to fight you. Yeah, you like he gonna remember that. He like, what I do, man? Shit, you finna get this ham hock, nigga. We finna make some collard greens, bro. So, moving on again, let's get to this about the AV Club. We're going to wait for Brandon to come back right quick, guys. All right, so let's get back to it. Please, people, me, Jermaine, and Brandon are going to mind our business. And people who are still asking people about the Republican blaming the left-wing protesters for the January 6th attack, nigga, it's almost June. Mind your business. Quit talking to them people. Let them goddamn go to jail. But moving on, this is from the avclub.com. A missing man turns up dead inside. How do you say it? I can never get this
Stegosaurus.
Right. Stegosaurus statue, obviously. And the police don't believe it was foul play. They said they think he got stuck between the prop or whatever. And he was trying to get his cell phone out to call somebody, but he couldn't reach it. And I asked, like, nigga, what are you doing? Mind your business. How many people in Japan get caught up in a Gundam and they get crushed? Not many.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you get yourself stuck in a fucking Stegosaurus fucking statue.
Yeah. You know how many velvet ropes this nigga had to pass?
Or, I mean, what makes you think it's a good idea to crawl up in there? Yeah, like.
And you know how they found him? Somebody started smelling that foul odor. He had been dead for a few days, Jack. And then again, if he's been dead for a few days, nobody caught that nigga the day before. Was the exhibit closed off for 4 days? The janitor should have heard a man screaming. Somebody should have heard him screaming. And they were like this. I'm finna get out, bro. I ain't got time for this.
I'm finna mind my business. Is that a ghost? I don't know.
Yeah. I heard somebody screaming back there, but you know what I'm gonna do? What you gonna do? Mind my motherfucking business.
Yeah, that ain't my problem. I don't get paid that much, Jack.
Yeah. I went back there. I keep smelling shit, but I keep cleaning. I don't know where it's coming from. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mind my business. Clock out and go home and drink my peach schnapps. You know what I mean?
Clock out on my phone.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I can't go past there. Yeah. So that RIP to that guy, man. You know.
I mean, it was paper mache. He couldn't like punch himself out of it.
Weak constitution, probably. I don't know.
He had them soft shoes on.
Like I said, if I get stuck between us, I'm gonna try my best to tear that motherfucker apart limb for limb with my arms, with my teeth. I'll cut my goddamn leg. Gotta get up that motherfucker like Saw. Somebody gonna find me for the end of the week.
Yeah, just sit there.
I've been kicking teeth and shaking the hell out that motherfucker. They gonna find me sideways or something. Oh my God, who knocked this down? Bitch, help me.
Just sit there and you poo and pee.
Bitch, I'm scared.
That's why people like understand this. We love the 80s. We love the 90s. Normally, when people got trapped in the mall on the weekend when they were closed, you were fucked.
That's when the kill bots come out.
There you go. If you ain't ever seen Kill Box or Chopping Mall, tune in later for the Jamar, Dusty, Brandon something show that we keep not doing.